5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
over the job, Dominic. And in the parade lap today, the Answer Factory team winner and Ameriprise Bike Shop team winner. Moto's going to start staging up. If you're in those early motos, same as yesterday, guys. We have two classes with 9 riders now. There's 2 classes, so they'll race a second round. The 2 combined 4 9-rider classes. We do have one in the open and one in the later classes, so those 2 classes will race a second round. Everybody else, 1 moto transfer. Total points, it's your first round plus your main total points. Tiebreaker is in the main. Moto's gonna start staging up. Hey, 50-50 booth already up, guys, over there at the top of the finish line. Get your 50-50 tickets early. Not going to take a whole lot of time before we get to our main events and draw that 50-50, so get your 50-50 tickets. She's right at the top of the finish line run out.
What's going on, everybody? Day 3 of the Hoosier Nationals right here at Fort Wayne BMX. You guys all ready to go? A handful are. Let's roll. We are kicking it off with our 13-14 mixed open class. I got the Terrible Taco, Caden Wallace, Chris Farry, Big Alvin Scrimsher, and Assassinator, Nevaeh Larson. Down in the turn one we run, I got the young lady up top right now. All 4 riders are moving on. We're just battling for gate picks here in the main event. Looks like Larson up top, Farry in that 2 spot. Back in the 3 spot right now, the Terrible Taco with Big Alvin back in the 4. Still the Nag 12 down around the second turn. The young lady from Lakes Area BMX looking to take the win here in the first round. And the Nag 12 gets the win. The Sprocket Kings ride going to grab the 2. The Taco and Big Alvin. Two riders on the track right now. I got 09 colors on top with John Bradley Custom sitting in that 2 spot. It's the 7 and the 89 going 1 and 2. The 7 and the 89, 1 and 2. To what? Marcus Moyer, you're needed to staging. 11-12 open right now. 2 riders moving on out of this one. They got 9 riders in the class. 2 riders are moving on. Murphin, Gasaway, Adams, Farry, and Dobell. Racing Murphin up top out of Spokane BMX, the 20 ride. Is checking out with Slay in that 2 spot. Calhoun, Bynum, Leslie, and Hinderleiter. 2 bike up top. I got in the zone colors, Tevin Bynum. I got the 1-3 in that 2 spot right now. That's Hunter Leslie. 2 more riders going to the show in this one. This rack does have to race a second round. There is a second round for the 11-12 open class. Around the last turn. Still Bynum on top. Leslie in the 2 spot. The 2 and the 13. The 13 and the 2. Yes, the 13 and the 2 moving on. Takanuga, Utterback, Gronis, Good, Morgan, and Horn. 13-14 open, pulls down to the last turn. Counting them off. Bryson Goods on top right now. He's going to get the win. I got the Blonde Beast, Takanaga, Gronis, Utterback, and Morgan. 15-16 open. Balser, Quick, and Coates. Wyatt Quick on top. Got Spidey in that 2 spot. Billy B back in the 3. The G-Bike flying down that second straightaway. Battle for the 2 spots where it's at. Balser pulls into the 2 spot. Coates back to the 3, but still Quick on top. The G, the 38, and the 25, 1, 2, and 3. The pack rider out in front right now. Pulls into the last turn. Quick will get the win. 2 spot will go to Spidey and the Strange Bird ride. The 2-5 and the 3-8. 9-10 girls cruisers. Richards, Almy, and White. Almy on top, White in that 2 spot. Richards back in the 3 right now. Bristol, the pistol, rolling through that 3rd straightaway. The ASN ride, the Lightning Bug in the 2 spot. The 869, the American Girl back in the 3. The pistol and the Bug hit the last turn. Bombshell, ASN down in. The pistol holds on the line. The Nag 1, the Gold Cup 3, and the 869. 1, 2, and 3 here in the first round. (11-12) girls cruisers. Anderson, Davis, Slattery, and Hunt. Slattery up top right now. I got Davis in that 2 spot. It's going to be Davis down that 3rd straightaway into the last turn. Answer on top of Ameriprise in the 2 spot. It's Davis, Anderson, Slattery, 1, 2, and 3. Answer and Ameriprise battling down the last straight. The National 79, the Nag 7, and the 4. 1, 2, 3 with the 3 in the 4 spot. 15-16 girls cruisers, Hale, Hurd, and Davis. Answer Army colors on top right now. Going to be the Maxter rolling through that third straightaway. Looks like Hurd and Stinks going 2 and 3 at the moment. The Answer Army Factory Carbone Cartel and the S Squared National crew putting the pump down this last straightaway. Davis, Hale, and Hurd. Stockel on top right now. I got the 6 of Patillo in that 2 spot. ZMX colors going to be Zurich back in the 3 with Jackson sitting in the 4 right now. All 4 riders moving on down this last straightaway. The National 42 will get the first round win. The Claiborne ride will grab the 2. Zurich, Jackson, 3-4. $36-40 ladies cruisers, moto number 11. I got the Freight Train, Mama Goose, and Amanda Lewis. 2 riders on the track right now. Looks like the 1-6 up top, Amanda Lewis for Free Up BMX. In that 2 spot, the 4 bike, that's Mama Goose. The 16 and the 4 go rolling around the second turn. Lewis got quite a lead right now. So the Gretna ride is going to get the 1 spot, and Mama Goose will get the 2. $51-55 ladies cruisers, moto number 12. Cynthia Pappas, Trisha Hill, and Bianca Lathan. I got Pappas on top, rocking the Strangebird colors. Wrenchman gear sitting in that 2 spot. That's got to be Lathan. Indiana S Squared back at the 3. That's Mama Hill back there. It's the 21, the 10, the 21, the 2, and the Nag 10, 1, 2, and 3. Pappas rounds that last turn in the Strangebird ride out of Akron BMX. Will get the win in the first round. Bianca will get the 2, and Hill will get the 3. Seven and under cruisers on the track as we start to get rained on a little bit out here. Ike, Luplow, Howard, Melanson, and Cromer. Factory send at LSG going to be the Flying Iowan up top. And now got the Hill colors in the 2 spot. That's the Boss Dex Ike. Melanson, Luplow, and Cromer 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Down to the last turn, still Factory send LSG on top. The Hill in the 2. Howard looking to get the win here in round 1. Ike in that 2 spot. Melanson back in the 3. Luplow and Cromer. Moto number 14. I got G for B colors up top. J and R colors sitting in that 2 spot. Looks like Costa and DJ Lethal out there. On the top 2 spots, also got Cromer and Bradfield. Down the last straight, still the G for B ride on top. Mateus Costa gets the first round win. Lethal, Bradfield, Cromer. Twelve-year-old cruisers on the track, Moto 15, Eubanks, Stanton, Falkowski, Pearson, Martin, Prito, and Arns. Crank Lab colors, I'm looking for the 6 bike. Aaliyah Arns on top right now. He's going to get the first round win. Arns. I got the Nag 7, the Nag 9, and the Gold Cup 2. Pearson back there in the 5 spot. Eubanks and Stanton. Moto 16, 13 cruisers, Curley, Snyder, Hill, Larson, Beckley, and Cozy. Got to be Larson up top right now, ripping and dipping. The Demon running the show down the last straightaway in that 2 spot. Got the 7 bike, or the 2 bike actually. That's Chase Cozy. The Demon, Cozy, Beckley, Snyder, Curley, and Hill. 14-year-old crews on the track, Dittman, Seymour, and Rabinowitz. Claiborne colors rocking down that third straightaway. Going to be flying Ryan on the top spot out of Music City BMX. In that 2 spot, got to be the Killabee crew, Dittman, with Seymour back in the 3, the 6, the 1, and the 18. 1, 2, and 3 in round 1. "15-year-old cruisers, Forster, Dixon, and Rogers. I got 2 riders out there right now. Looks like BMX Benny, but here comes the Hitman on the outside, in the inside line. Hitman goes to the top. Benny back to the 2 spot. Prophecy and Wicked 1 and 2. Dixon, Forster in round 1. Guidry, Poss, and Sanders. Young Guns on top, Claiborne in that 2 spot, JBC back in the 3. The Young Guns ride, the hot rod, Liam Sanders. The Claiborne ride, Aiden Guidry with the awesome possum. Oliver Poss back in the 3, the 7, the 11, and the B. Oh, a little high push right there. And around the outside rolls Guidry. 11 bike gets the win. Sanders, Poss, 2-3. Stockel, Knowles, Moscato, and Bradley. Looks like the future up top once again. The Dayton Indoor ride rips and dips. The 16 bike grabs the first round ace in that 2 spot. I got the Moose. It's the future. It's Moscato, Knowles, and Stockel. .2130 cruisers, Alan Sonoran, Mona Smith, and Robinson. Wrenchman colors down that third straightaway right here. Going to be the Spartan running the show. I got Marion colors pulling that 2 spot. That's Robinson. Robinson holds on to the 2 as Alan Sonoran still holds on to the top. The Spartan going to grab the win. Robinson in the 2, Mona Smith in the 3. Moto 22, 46 to 50-year-old cruisers, Roosh, Hurley, Benedict, Wagner, Miller, and Seymour. Moto 22 hits the last turn right here. Everyone moving on. Got the Thrubilly and Roosh going 3 and 4. Top 2 riders got the Nag 7. That's Dan Hurley up top. Hurley, Miller 1 and 2. The Nag 7 in the Gold Cup 1. Thrubilly, Roosh, and Seymour. Hanson, Goldston, and Hurst. We got one rider on the track all by himself. Looks like the Dirt Addiction rider, Chris Hansen, out there. Your only rider to show up for 50-60 cruisers. Just Chris Hansen in this round. .61 to 65 cruisers, Moto 24, Dagger, Kaminsky, Moore, Quigley, and Brown. All 5 riders on the track here in Moto 24. As we rip around the last turn, I got a giant D on the top. That's Captain Q. The Music City ride, Tim Quigley grabs himself a win in the first round. The 4-bike was Dagger, Moore, Kaminsky, and Brown. All right, our 500 novices. I got Ransdell, Jackson, DeLong, and Melanson. Moto 25 looks like Noodles up top. Got Audrey Rose in that 2 spot, our 3rd place rider. Looks like DeLong back in that 3 spot right now, but it's all Ransdell up top. Hazley's flying down the 3rd straightaway. The pack ride in the 2 spot. That's Audrey Melanson out of Crow River BMX. Kettering and Crow River going 1 and 2 into the last turn. The 536 out of Speedway back in the 3. Or maybe that's the Westerville ride. It's C-Rex. It is the Westerville ride. Brett Seymour to the trailer. Brett Seymour to the trailer, please. Ransdell gets the first round win. Melanson and Jackson, 2-3. 8-year-old novice on the track. Cladney, Clace, Achenbach, and Clace. Down to the turn, I got the 2-1-0. That's J-Max on top. J-Max catching a lot of heat in that 2 spot. Back in the 3 spot, I got Aurora Achenbach and Peyton Clace, so that's got to be Kai Cladney in the 2 spot. Clace, Cladney, 1 and 2 on the last turn. The 2-10 and the 7-6 come ripping down the last straightaway. Westerville and Columbus. It's going to be J-Max, Kai Cladney, Achenbach, and Clace. 12 novices on the track. Hinderleiter, Harris, Summers, Clay, and Combs. We got 4 12 novices out there right now. Maybe Y baby up top. Three digits coming down that last straightaway. That's going to be the 119 of the Rooster on top. I got Y baby in the 2 spot. Clay, Summers, Hinderleiter. 1, 2, and 3. (17-20) novices. Moto 28. Evie Sommers, Bailey McNamara, Andrew Brooks, Aiden Hill, and Mike Brown. Looks like Brooks on top right now. Down around turn number 2. And looked like a Gold Cup plate in that 2 spot. Brooks, though, looking to get the win here in the first round. The 930 picks up the win. In that 2 spot, the 26, it's Sommers. The 936 a Hill. McNamara and Brown. Moto 29 flying down the second straightaway. Got the 72 up top. Caleb Achenbach getting chased down by Harris, Jackson, and Higbee. Not necessarily in that order. In the 2 spot, looks like the 881 of Bobby Harris. I got Westerville colors sitting in the 3. That's got to be Papa Pedals. Achenbach, Harris, Jackson. 1, 2, and 3. Top 2 riders pulling to the last turn. Fly around. The 72 out of the Cycloplex will get the win in round 1. The 5-6 one is actually Higbee in the 2 spot. I'm sorry about that. Achenbach, Higbee, Jackson, Harris. Six intermediates on the track. Moto number 30, Scrimshire, Arrego, Stauffer, and Dotson. Top 2 riders are ripping down the last straightaway. Looks like the 38 of Eli Stauffer for the Answer Army. He's got the 723 of Big Alvin in that 2 spot. Stauffer, Scrimshire, 1, 2. Spider-Man and Pop Rocks, 3 and 4. Seven-year-old intermediates on the track. Grange Bowler flying through that 3rd straight. The GC1 on the move. I also got Rustler and Moore out there. Battle for that 2 spot's hot right now as both riders pulling to the last turn at the same time. Grange is pulling away. The Drakewell ride. The Gold Cup 1 is going to get the win in Moto 46. In the 2 spot, I got Globe back there. And the 25. Hey, 25, can you come back here? 25 bike, can you come back here? Chris Luna to the trailer. Chris Luna to the trailer, please. Chris Luna to the trailer. All right, we're ready to go, Ron. And we are back. Winners, Solorzano and Fisher. Leaving two riders out there. Got Solorzano and Fisher down around that first turn. The Cats taking off down the second straightaway. The 28 and the 99. Down into turn number 2. 99 up top right now. Wyatt Fisher flying fast down through that third straightaway. The 28 saw Solorzano in that 2 spot. Coming around that last turn, still Wyatt Fisher on top. Fisher, Solorzano. Gonna go 1 and 2. The 110's running the show down the third straightaway. I got the 112 in the 2 spot. That's Chamness. That's Moyer, 1 and 2. Gonna be jumping Jordy. And Cote, 1, 2, 3, and 4 here in the 9 intermediate class, Moto 33. Chamness flies down the last straightaway. He gets the win in round 1. 2 spot battling down the 112 and the 23. Moyer, Forster, Cote. 11-year-old intermediates, Robinson, Clay, Jones, Todd, Brown, Newhouser, Zimmer, and Suarez. The 5-2 up top. I got the Chef on the top spot right now. Here comes the Ginger Ninja. The 144 is there too. That's Newhouser. Jones on the gas through that third straightaway. Wicked Colors flying down to the last turn. The Chef trying to find a line back to the top spot. Jones going to hold that line. The Chef gets to the 2 spot. Newhouser back in the 3. Jones picks up the win. Newhouser, Zimmer, Clay, Todd, Robinson. 12-year-old intermediates. I got the Lightning Bug, Declan Brown, Brantley Conrad, Chris Farley, Caden Tipton, and Blake Dowell. 21 bike got Circle League right up top. Caden Tipton, Sprott Kings colors in that 2 spot. Got to be Farley. It's the 21 and the 6 going 1 and 2 here in Moto 35. Tipton grabs the win. Farley in the 2. Here comes the 49 ride of Dowell back in the 3 spot. Brown and Conrad. 13-year-old intermediate, Somers, Russell, Clace, and Wallace. Above the limit ride. The above the limit ride coming down the last straightaway. That's going to be the Goose, Burton Russell. Russell gets the win. Clace in the 2 spot. And the 94 of Wallace. Moto 37, Krawchuk, Reyes, and Webb. Top two riders fly around the second turn, the 5-5 and the 1-4-0. That's B. Webb in the rock with Krawchuk back in the 3 spot. Both riders racing down in the last turn. They still got a whole straight to go. Both cats on the gas and flying right now. Looks like the 5-5 with the upper hand. B. Webb trying to get the win right here. The rock, Webb, Reyes, Krawchuk. 38 bike on top right now. That's Nathaniel Perry rocking and rolling. I got the 168, a Renneman in that 2 spot. Danger Shoes Russell, 1, 2, and 3. Perry is gone. It's the Above the Limit ride in Indiana S Squared battling for the 2 spot as the 3-8 will get the first round win in Moto 3-8. It was meant to be. A Renneman and Russell and a Renneman, 2 and 3. 4650 intermediates, Wallace, Waterland, and O'Bexton. The 5-5 is O'Bexton up top. Got the 89 at Wallace in that 2 spot. Waterland back in the 3. The John Bradley Custom Riders holding those top 2 spots. Waterland chasing them in the last turn. They are 3 wide. New rider comes down the last straightaway. Still, it looks like a 5-5 again. It is O'Bexton. Waterland's in that 2 spot. Waterland goes by from 3 to 1. Waterland, O'Bexton, Wallace. Collins, Gillen, and Smith. Smith and Gillen, -1 BMX Rock Ride. So the 3-8 and the 9-8 will go 1 and 2 in round 1. Oh, you bumped the gate. There you are, Bo. All right, 5 and under girls experts. Welcome back to the Girls Club. Sunday Fun Day style. Should have Tuvelhauer and Gagner. Got 2 riders out there. Looks like Gagner flying into the first turn. Wicked Racing on top right now. Maybe that's the baddie in the 2 spot, but it's definitely the Nag 13 up top. It is the 22. So it's the Nag 13 and the 22. It's the Honey Badger and the baddie going 1 and 2. Gagner and Howard. The Cleves BMX ride. Rolling in the rain right now. The baddie in that 2 spot. Gagner's got about a whole straight. But she's off the bike and she's walking it. The baddie still on the gas. Gagner back on the ride. Wicked going to get the win. Howard will get the 2. Eight-year-old girls experts. Seven-year-old girls experts. D'Souza, Rogers, Ike, Simons, Carragher, and Schmidt. Every time I try to walk out to the middle of the track, it starts raining on me. Around the second turn, the girls go. Looks like Ameriprise colors up top right now. I'm looking at Willie Simons, the GC2 running it. Got Carragher in that 2 spot right now. Chippendale colors pulling the 3. Going to be Pretty Eyes back in that 3 spot. But it's Simons and Carragher, 1 and 2 around the last turn. Ameriprise, no logo coming back at us. Well, that's Schmidt, the other Ameriprise ride. I'm sorry. Carragher, D'Souza, and the GC3 of Rogers. Ike and Simons. Now we got the 8 girls expert class. Mo, Rogers, and Richards. Sailor Mo up top once again. We got the GC3 and the GC1. It's been Rogers, Richards. Let's find out who it is this round, but it's still Mo up top. Sailor out there rolling in the rain right now. She's going to get the ace in round 1, and it will be Rogers, Richards, 2 and 3. Nine girls experts down to that last turn. Cox, Donald, Almy, and Villa. We got bombshell colors up top. Got wicked colors in that 2 spot. It's Bristol, the Pistol, and the Punisher, Avery Cox. Looks like Donald back in that 3 spot. Michaela sitting in the 4, but it's all the nag 3 down the last straightaway. The Spokane ride gets the win, and the 16 to Cox in the 2 spot. The 4 and the 21, 3 and 4. Eleven-year-old girls experts. I got Callie Vasquez, Annabelle Anderson, Mackenzie Davis, Selena White, and Leah Slattery. Happy birthday to the Little Devil. The Little Devil gets to race in the rain on her birthday. What a lucky girl she is. And down that last straightaway, it's all Ameriprise. The nag 12 of the Bull gets the win. The Little Devil grabs the 2. Davis, Vasquez, White. 12-year-old girls experts, Noel, Rob, and Gray. Kaylani Gray goes down in the first straight. We got 2 riders up. The nag 11 is Rob with the first round win. Noel's going to get the 2 spot. Gray's walking off. Fernando, you're fired. Moody, Kelly, Ambrosiak, and Larson. Looks like Ambrosiak up top, over easy on top right now. Factory Sprocket Kings out of Higher Park, rolling down into turn number 2. Got a Gold Cup plate in that 2 spot. That's the Twisted Sister. Battle for the 3 spots hot right now. Looks like 09 color or Crank Lab colors. So Moody pulls into that 3 spot. Larson back in the 4. The 13 girls roll down in turn number 3 right now. Moto 47. But it's still going to be over easy all over this one. The nag, oh no, sorry. Kelly took over. Kelly, Ambrosiak 1 and 2. Larson, Moody 3-4. "14 girls experts, Hale, Whitmarsh, and Thornton. Dirt Addiction colors up right now. Got to be Hannah Whitmarsh on top once again. We got Stinks in that 2 spot. The Queen sitting back in the 3. 1, 2, 3. They roll into turn number 3. Oh, man, a little high-low. Stinks goes to the top. The gas is on down that last straightaway. S Squared National. Dirt Addiction. 1, 2. Dirt Addiction pulls back to the top. Whitmarsh, Stinks, BMX Queen. "15-16 girls experts, Ellen, Davis, Boyer, Spencer, Blankstrom, Basket, and Hurd. Ameriprise on top right now. Looking for kickstart Kendall Ellen. Only rider to rip around the last turn so far. The nag 7. All by herself down the last straight. She's going to get the first round win. Battle for that 2 spot. The H-bike, Addison Spencer for the Wrenchman crew. The 3 ride is Hurd, Spencer, Hurd, Blankstrom, Basket, Davis, Boyer. Moto number 50, Meckham, Cyrus, Poders, Claridge, and Stockel. The real question is who is in charge of this bike, because it is burning around this track right now. It's Claridge all over that top spot. The 1 bike will get the win. Coach Kate gets the ace in the 2 spot. Stockel in that 2 spot. The 2, the K, and the 7. Poders, Cyrus, Meckham. Patillo, Sahalvo, Martin, Reed, and Flynn. Racing colors on the top spot right now, and we're flying through that 3rd straightaway. I got Albies in the 2 spot. That's got to be Flynn. Top 3 riders to the last turn, but my top riders eluded me this far. It's going to be the 7-4-2 of Sahalvo. Violet gets the first round win. Flynn, Martin, Patillo, and Reed. I have a guess of who's on the track right now. Got to be Derek Griffin out there, Sam Cromer, Gavin Anderson, and Bennett Luplow. The G4B boys going 1 for 3 into turn number 2. Luplow on top, got Ameriprise colors in the 2 spot. That's the Bulldog. Here comes Griffin back in that 3 spot. Luplow rocking down to the last turn, looking for the first round win. The Waterford boy on the move right now. The Ameriprise boy. The Bulldog, Gavin Anderson, still holding on to that 2 spot. Derek Griffin for G4B back in the 3. The GC1, the Nag 11, and the 32. 1, 2, and 3. Cromer will get that 4 spot. Pfister, Howard, Melanson, Ike, Jones, and Jacobus. 7 expert. Moto 53 flying into that last turn right here. Looks like the Hill colors up top. Got to be Dex Ike. Here comes Melanson popping into that 2 spot. Still Ike on top, the boss. Looking for that first round win. It's the Nag 10 and the Nag 16, 1 and 2. Ike, Melanson. I got the 65 bike of Jacobus back in that 3 spot. The 1-0 ride is Jones, Hauer, and Pfister. Eight-year-old experts, Moto 54. Costa, Hinderleiter, Howard, Rodriguez, Newell, and Simons. We got a GC1 up top. That's Ameriprise ride of Jack Simons. Simons flies down the last straight to the stripe in the 2 spot. Here comes the Nag 20. That's Costa. Rodriguez, Hinderleiter, Howard, and Newell. Moto 55, 9-year-old experts, Anderson, D'Imperio, Braconier, and Bradfield. Full tilt colors up top, and now give me the Cookie Man in the top spot. In that 2 spot, looks like the 2 ride of Bradfield back there. D'Imperio back in that 3 spot with Anderson sitting in the 4. The Cookie Man, Cobra Kai, DJ Lethal, and K-Rob around the last turn. Top 2 battling. Oh, man. The Cookie Man and Cobra Kai. The 6, the 2. Lethal back in the 3. K-Rob in the 4. Foley, D'Souza, Cox, and Calhoun. Moto 56, we got full tilt colors up top right now. That's got to be the Silent Assassin, Grayson Cox. Cox on the move. We got Senate LSG colors in that 2 spot. That's Mr. Gold, Adam Foley. It's Cox and Foley, the Nag 6 and the Nag 7 going 1 and 2 down that last straightaway. Back in that 3 spot, going to be the 33 for the Chippendale crew of D'Souza. So Cox, Foley, D'Souza, and Calhoun. Moto number 57, your 11-year-old expert class. Colvord, Simons, George, Gutierrez, and Foley. Looks like the Pope out top. That's Parker Colvord on the top ticket right now. The free up ride will get the win here in round 1. I got the 8 of Gutierrez in that 2 spot. The 24 ride of the Kamikaze, George, and Simons. Semis today for your 12 expert class. 4 riders moving on in this one. 4 riders are moving on. Braconier, Perito, Murphin, Arens, Leslie, and Bynum. Full tilt colors on the move. That's the Z-Man on the top spot. I got the bombshell ride of Murphin in that 2 spot. Bynum back in the 3. Crank clap colors holding on to the 4 spot. That's Leo Arens. But it's all the Z-Man right here. The Nag 4 is taking a trip to a semi in that 2 spot. Racing Murphin out of Spokane BMX. Bynum. And the 1-3 ride. Leslie grabs that last spot. Jonah Calhoun to the trailer. Jonah Calhoun to the trailer, please. Jonah Calhoun to the trailer. Pearson, Falkowski, Packingham, Schwartz, and Eubanks. Ameriprise up top. Got to be the monster Marshall Falkowski. Falkowski on the top ticket right now. I got Pearson in that 2 spot. Marshall, Castiel, 1-2. The Nag 20 and the 1 with the 12 and the Nag 19. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Martin, Hawthorne, Gasaway, Fari, and Dobell. Got to be the Rocket Alexander Martin up top. I got Slay rocking in that 2 spot. On two wheels colors, Edric Hawthorne back in the 3 with your wicked ride, pulling in the 4 spot. Dobell trying to hold down the 4, but it's all Martin up top. Redmond, Power Effects on two wheels, 1, 2, and 3. Wicked in the 4. Sprocket Kings sitting on the outside. Everyone in the last turn. 4 spot is crazy. The Rocket's going to move on. On the Hawthorne and Slay, 1, 2, and 3. Adam, Stanton, Jackson, Ransdell, and Robar. 4 more riders moving on to a 12 expert semi-main event, moto number 61. I got factory send to LSG colors out of Kettering BMX. Going to be Sawyer Ransdell. Ransdell got a lot of heat in that 2 spot. New rider taking over. I believe it's the Wild Child, Silas Jackson. Jackson on top. Ransdell in the 2 spot. Wild Child, Boost It, Little Brat, and Stanton moving on. 13 experts on the track. Moto 62. We're taking 4 to a semi. Curley, Snyder, Utterback, Horn, Morgan, and Beckley. The Condors on top down that 3rd straightaway. Got to be the Blonde Beast in the 2 spot. It's Beckley and Horn, 1 and 2. Hardcore Realtor colors back there, along with Braden Snyder. Beckley, Horn, Snyder, and Curley. Moto 63, more 13 experts. Larson, Gronis, Cozy, Menchaca, and Hill. The Demon Uriah Larson on the top spot right now. Chase Cozy, I believe, in that 2 spot. Daylight colors back in the 3 spot. Milo Menchaca. Wicked colors sit in the 4 spot. That's big time Brad Gronis. But it's all the Demon. Uriah grabs the win. Cozy gets the 2 spot. Menchaca, Gronis. Gagner, Fisher, Stauffer, Colvord, and Custer. We got factory answer colors in the top 2 spots. Action Jackson, Stauffer, and Porky Fisher going 1 and 2. The Nag 1 in the 96, ripping around the last turn. The answer boys will be checking out of this one. Stauffer, Fisher, 1, 2. The 8 and the 19, Colvord and Custer. "14-year-old experts, 4 riders going straight to a main event. Gray, Hoffman, Miller, Tyson, Santana, and Rabinowitz. Rabinowitz up top right now. Got Tyson in that 2 spot. The 10 in the National 58 move on with Gray and Hoffman. More 14X on the track right now. Takanaga, Shank, Good, Dittman, and Bowers. I believe we got Big So on top right now. Flying fast down that 2nd straightaway. Right on the 2 spots, got to beat the 7 bike of Bryson Good. It's So Good, and the Cat 1, 2, and 3. 4 spots where all the action's at, as that's going to be our last transfer spot to a main event, and we're rolling through that 3rd straightaway. Still Dirt Addiction and the Fly Zone Racing Crew out of Rockford BMX. Big So hits the last turn. Good. Still in that 2 spot. The Cat back in the 3. Takanaga. Good. Bowers and the 1-6 ride of Dittman. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Rogers, Dixon, Forster, Quick, Wettendorf, Otto, and Walker. We got a couple of Albies riders on the 1-3 punch around turn number 3 right now with someone sitting in the middle of them. I got the Nate Dogg up top. The Nate Dogg, Wettendorf, Otto, Quick, Rogers, Forster, Dixon. Moto 68, Poss, Schwarzentrooper, Conkle, Rister, Carey, Hunt, King, and Owens. In the zone, factory send to LSG going 1 and 2 down to turn number 3. The in the zone ride is the Wildcat Micah Owens. The factory send to LSG ride is the King, Brady King. It's the GC3 and the Nag 12 down the last straightaway. Owens, King, 1, 2. The 23, Hunt, Schwarzentrooper, Conkle, the 21 and the 4, Rister, and Poss. 1720 experts on the class. On the track right now, I got the future popping in the top. Black crown colors in the 2 spot. Got to be Westerman back there. Everyone passing Westerman around that last turn. But it's all the future right now. Gavin Bradley gets the win. I got Clark, Moscato, Westerman, Mendito. Everyone is checking out. 21-25 experts on the track. Moto number 70. We're almost done with the first round here. Davis, Carter, Blake, Goodwin, Zurich, and Pareja. Looks like Logan Zurich, the 604, ripping around the last turn on top side of this one. In the 2 spot, I got a Gold Cup plate. Oh, it's just a 4. I'm sorry. Ricky Carter, Zurich, Goodwin, Carter, Pareja, Davis, and Blake. 26-35 experts, Moto 71, Graham, Weber, and Bowler. All 3 riders are on the track, but the heat is up in the last turn. Looks like Weber on top right now, Bowler in the 2 spot. Both cats on the last straightaway, and the gas is on. The Nag 8 and the GC1, 1 and 2. Weber, Bowler, Graham. $36.40 experts on the track, Moto 72. I got Goth, Eli, Robinson, and Olson. Marion colors rolling down that second straightaway. Going to be the 87 rider, Kyle Robinson. I got gate 9, Anna Ameriprise back there. That's Eli and Goth. Goth pulls into the 2 spot. Eli back to the 3 with the PKS rider, Ed Olson, back in that 4 spot. But it's still the Marion ride up top. Johnny Goth still trying to find a line to the top of this one. Both riders at the last turn. Eli, Olson still 3 and 4. Goth does go to the top. The Nag 15 gets the win. Robinson, Eli, Olson. 11-12 Expert Open. 11-12 Open. You guys have a second round. You are a 9-rider class. 11-12 Open. You guys do have a second round, and it's about to go soon. Wagner, Balser, and Basquette. John Basquette up top, the Nag 10. For Lake Havasu Bike gets the win. Thrill Billy and Billy B, 2 and 3. Moto 74, your 51 to 55 expert class. Lausman, Goodwin, Duke, and Blankstrom. Top 2 riders are battling around the last turn right now. Let's catch some numbers on these cats. I got the Nag 8 ride of Lausman and the 103 of Goodwin. Lausman, Goodwin, 1-2. Duke and Banana Bread, 3 and 4. $11-12 Open. We're staging you guys up for your second round. 11-12 Open. We're staging you up for your second round. Make your way up there if you want to race the main. Goldston, Meter, Coates, Pinckney, Brown, and Hanson. 56 and over's got a class today. Down the last straight, we're rolling. I got the 184, Smoking Joe up top. Pinckney grabs the win. The 25, that's Spidey in the 2 spot. Here comes Sugar Shane back in the 3. Chris Hansen in the 4. Big G and Downtown Dom Brown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
That's it for round 1, guys. We got 2 semis today. We got 1 class that has to race round 2, 11-12 Expert Open. If you didn't get in the top 2 in 11-12 Expert Open in the first round, you're a 2 combined 4 9-rider class. We're staging you guys up for your second round. You're going to have 5 riders left taking 4. That's Moto 3 and 4 from 11-12 Expert Open, the only class that had 9 riders today.
Okay, how about 69 Gen Gage Hernandez?
After that, we do have semi-mains in 12X, 13X today.
Gage Hernandez to the trailer. Gage Hernandez to the trailer, please. All right, everyone, last chance for 50-50. 11-12 open class ready for their second round. Another quick one. Let's do it.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
All right, Motos 3 and 4 rocking down that first straightaway right now. I got 5 riders out there battling for the last spot in our main event. Adams, Fari, Dobell, Calhoun, and Hinderleiter. All of them around the last turn, or first turn. Let me get it situated here. I got a little Brap up top. Bryson Adams doing his thing in that 2 spot. Looks like the Pink Panther, the Calhoun. Dobell back in the 3. Fari sitting in the 4. But it's all Indiana S squared. The 1 bike looking for the win here and a trip to the main event. Dobell pulls into the 2 spot. It's Indiana S squared and Wicked 1 and 2. Still the Pink Panther back in the 3 spot. Adams, Dobell, Calhoun, Fari and Calhoun. All right. Semis are next.
12X, 13X. You guys have semis today. Need to make your way back to staging. 12X, 13X. You're the semis today. Head back to staging. 12X, 13X semis are staging up. Really, open jackets, Jen?
You guys ready for a quick round of semis? We got 4 today. That's kind of messed up. All right, we got the 12 and 13X classes up here for semis today. We got 4 action-packed rounds. This is round number 1. Bracunye, Martin, Jackson, Bynum, Leslie, Pearson, Packingham, and Eubanks. Coming out on top looks like the Rocket Alexander, Mark, and Rack in the Factory Redmond gear. In that 2 spot, I got the 7 of the Wild Child. It's Martin. It's Jackson, 1 and 2. Bynum back in that 3 spot. Here comes the 1 rider Pearson pulling in there. Got the 13 bike sitting on the outside right now. That's Hunter Leslie. And here come the boys down at turn number 3. Still Martin on the 1 spot. The Wild Child. Factory full tilt dips in there. That's the Z-Man now. Oh, Lord. Down that last straightaway. Going to be the Z-Man, or the Rocket with the win. The Z-Man in the 2 spot. Martin, Bracunye, Jackson, Pearson. Semi number 2. Murfin, Hawthorne, Falkowski, Ransdell, Gasaway, Adams, Fari, and Stanton. Looks like Racing Murfin up top right now. The Spokane boy rips and dips in that 2 spot. I got a Gold Cup plate. That's got to be boosted for the Factory Senate LSG crew. It is. It's Murfin. It's Ransdell. I got the Nag 20, the Monster, back in that 3 spot. The rider in my 4s. I got the on 2 wheels gear on. Got to be Edric Hawthorne. Murfin, Ransdell, Falkowski, Hawthorne, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Top 4 riders pulling down in the last turn, but it's all bombshell colors up top. New rider pulls into the 2. That's the Monster for the Ameriprise crew. Still boosted back in the 3 with the LSG gear on. Murfin grabbing the semi win.
Random start.
The 7 bike, Hawthorne
Ready? Watch the
gets the
gate.
2 spot. Falkowski and Ransdell, 3, 4. Stauffer, Fisher, Cozy, Snyder, Menchaca, and Colvord. Couple of factory answer cats out there right now. Got to be Action Jackson up top. Snyder in that 2 spot. I don't even have him on here, so I don't have the right rider. Oh, it is Snyder in the 2 spot. I looked at the wrong one. Stauffer, Snyder, 1, 2. Menchaca in that 3 spot. Another answer rider back in that 4 spot. Coming down and around, that's going to be Porky Fisher. Stauffer grabs the win. Snyder gets the 2 spot.
Okay, riders. Random start.
Menchaca, Fisher.
Riders ready? Watch the gate.
Last semi of the day, guys, just like that. The Condor, Connor Beckley, the Demon, Uriah Larson, the Blonde Beast, Cole Horn, the Missouri Missile, Chase Curley, Big Time Braddock Gronis, and Logan Custer. Flying fast now. Looks like the Condor up top. Profile colors on the tops of this one. I got the Blonde Beast in that 2 spot. Here comes the Missouri Missile back in that 3 spot with the Hardcore Realtor gear on. Got the Demon sitting in the 4 spot. It's the 13 on the outside. Custer on the outside right now. But it's all the Condor flying into that last turn. This dude is on the roll this weekend. Beckley is checking out of this one. The Blonde Beast, Horn, he's moving on. Curley and Larson, and that's it for our semis, guy. Main events are next. Main events are next.
Do you like BMX?
We also have 50-50.
I like BMX.
Well, so do we. Welcome to Full Tilt Bike Co., where we're a collective of young racers working to build the largest selection of BMX race products. But we're not your typical mail-to-order store. So make sure you check out the Full Tilt Bike Co. YouTube channel, where we do product spotlights, bike builds, and give out BMX.
Make it to 10 open main events in the rain, sleet, or snow in a national year. In the mixed open or expert open, and you can earn an open jacket. Let me put these here so they stay dry. Fallen Riders made their 10th open today. Come on down, guys. Jonah Calhoun. Yeah. Wade Hinderleiter. Did I say that one right? And Michael Ferry. Come on down. These three guys made their 10th open main event this weekend, earn themselves an open jacket. You can do it multiple times a year in the mixed open or the expert open. Yeah, sporting a new design too. Brand new design on the open jackets. Cool looking jackets for the school year. All right, next up, we got 50-50. She's making her way down. Get those 50-50 tickets out. How much we got in a 50-50? Short day for 50-50 today. Oh, they did good, though. You guys, $217 to the winner. $217. Get your tickets out. Looks like we got a red one. Red ticket, 129334. Red ticket, 129334. $217. You got it. You want to meet her halfway and so she doesn't walk through the slop? She's going to meet you right there. Just stay right there. Where are you from? What track? Huh? Burdette Park, Evansville, Indiana. Takes home the money. Thanks for playing 50-50, guys. She's making it rain over there. May it rain and money. Main event's going to start staging up here shortly, guys. Start getting ready. We are in search of a trophy crew. If you'd like to help on the trophy crew, come down on the finish line. We need about 6 helpers. Hook you up with a free T-shirt for helping out during the mains. Need about 6 helpers on the trophy crew. Come on down the finish line. Hook you up with a free T-shirt for helping out. Starting to stage up those main events. Still looking for some trophy crew helpers. Head on down the finish line. We'll hook you up with a free T-shirt for helping out. All right, we got one. We need a few more on the trophy crew. Come on down the finish line. Free T-shirt for helping out.
Guys, where's my trophy crew at? They're all left. Trophy crew? Me? I can't do it all. I mean, I probably could. We only got one trophy crew helper. We need how many more? 5 more. 5 more helpers. You get a free T-shirt.
Did you want to help too?
I'll take some tickets from you. Thank you.
Kennedy left today. Whitney never came. I told her there's only 61 minutes.
2 more. We need 2 more on the trophy crew. Looking for 2 more. Come on down. Free T-shirt for helping out. All right, got a spot for 1 more, guys. 1 more on the trophy crew. If you'd like to help out, come on down. Looking for 1 more. anybody after 4? That's 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, you got.
They all get the same.
Yeah, you get the MEQ, sir.
They come in 4s?
No, 5, 6, 7, 8. Anybody after 4.
Okay.
They all get the same. You got our trophy too, Ron. Just give him a second to get set.
You guys ready to finish this weekend off? Let's do this. Main events on the gate.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Here we go. Main event number 1, your 13-14 mixed open class. Larson, Fari, Wallace, and Scrimshire. Nevaeh Larson rips down in the first turn. Looks like Fari sitting in that 2 spot right now. The Sprocket Kings rider chasing the young lady around the first turn and down that second straightaway. Back in that 3 spot, the 9-4 bike of the Terrible Taco. And the 723 of Big Alvin. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Larson flying fast here in the main event. Still Fari in that 2 spot. The Nag 12 in the 6. Fly into turn number 3. Larson's going to get the main event win. Fari's back in that 2 spot still. The Taco and Big Alvin. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wallace, Spencer, and Meckham. Top 2 ladies are rolling down that second straightaway. Looks like Macon Bacon up top right now. Meckham on the top spot. Got Spencer. No, Spencer changed it up. Wrenchman to the top of this one. 0-9 back to that 2 spot. JBC sitting in that 3 is Chris Wallace. Chasing the young ladies around the track right here. Wrenchman, 0-9, 1-2. The H and the 7.
Random start.
Here in the 15-16 mixed open class.
Watch the gate.
Spencer gets the win. Meckham, Wallace. Total points. So the 7 gets the win for the day. The H gets the 2, and the 89 gets the 3. Murphin, Leslie, Bynum, Gasaway, Adams, Dobell, Fari, and Calhoun. I got Murphin up top. Got Slay in that 2 spot. Bynum back in the 3 spot right now. Looks like Little Brap sitting in that 4. Everything changing up. Murphin trying to hold on. Brap trying to go to the top. Oh, Lord. Here come the boys. Down that last straightaway, your 11-12 open class. Looks like Murphin's still on the top side of this one. Murphin, Adams, Bynum, Leslie. Good, Horn, Takanaga, Gronis, Utterback, and Morgan. Main event number 4, we dropped a rider in that first turn. Bluegrass colors come rolling down the second straightaway. Looks like Brooks Utterback. Utterback got the Dirty Diction ride. A big so in the 2 spot. Takanaga takes over Utterback back to the 2 spot. Hardcore Realtor colors. Going to be Mr. Mayhem back in the 3. 1, 2, 3, they roll. Our riders are up, though. Let's give them a round of applause, everybody. Big so. Takanaga down this last straightaway. The GC2 gets the win in the main event.
Okay, riders, random
Utterback and Morgan.
ready, watch the gate.
15-16 open. Balls are quick and Coates. Total points race today here in main event number 5, and we're down into turn number 1. Pack colors on top, got Spidey, the 2 spot, the Strange Bird ride back in the 3. It's Quick, Coates, and Balser, 1, 2, and 3. Just like in the round number 1, the G-Bike pulling away right here. The 25 and the 38 going 2 and 3 around turn number 2. Wyatt Quick looking to go home with a perfect score. Rounds the last turn. The G, the 25 and the 38. Quick, Coates, and Balser will finish just as they cross. Main event number 6, your 9-10 girls cruiser class. Richards, Almy, and White. Bombshell colors up top right now. I got the Lightning Bugs into the 2 spot. It's the Pistol, the Lightning Bug going 1 and 2 with the American Girl back in the 3. Bombshell, ASN, and the Beer Budget BMX Show. The Washington girls on top right now. We got your Michigan Riders sitting in that 2 spot. With the Music City Lady back in the 3. With the battles up top. The Lightning Bug trying to rip to the top. Down to the last turn we go. Oh, and things are changing up. Selena hits the top of this one. Only back to that 2 spot. Total points racing. So the score is bad right here as the girls come pounding down the last straightaway. The Gold Cup 3. The Nag 1. 1, 2, and 3. And they'll finish just as they cross. Davis, Anderson, Slattery, and Hunt. The Adventure Girls on top right now. I got Ameriprise colors. Got to be the Bull in that 2 spot. Davis and the Birthday Girl 1, 2, 3, and 4, but it's all the Young Guns colors up top. Alexis Hunt looking for the win. The Steel Wheels Indoor Crew's been flying all weekend long. And they got another rider up top. The Bull for the Ameriprise crew in that 2 spot. Factory Answer and Claiborne 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the Adventure Girl goes down in the last turn. Anderson takes over. The Bull, Bam Bam, and the Little Devil 1, 2, and 3. Round of applause for Alexis, everybody. Main event number 8, Hale, Hurd, and Davis. The Maxter got to win the first round. It's total points racing here in your 15-16 girls cruiser class. Maxter back on top. Hurd in that 2 spot. Stinks back in the 3. The Nag 5 on the move. I got the 2 still in that 2. Davis, Hurd, and Hale through the 3rd straightaway. Answer Army on top. Factory Carbone Cartel and the S-Squared National crew. But it's still Maxter. Davis. Oh, Hale jumps back in there. The race is down the last straightaway. The Nag 5 will get the win on the day. Stinks and Hurd 2 and 3, and they finish just as they cross. 17-20 ladies cruiser, Stockel, Patillo, Zurich, and Jackson. The National 42, that's Smiley Stockel up top right now. I got Patillo in that 2 spot. The Paw Pad Pet Parlor back in the 3 spot. Self-sponsored Linda Zurich in the 3. And your Westerville ride, a Mama Moto sitting in the 4, but it's all Smiley up top. The National 42 makes her way down the last straightaway and gets the win. The 6, the 1, and the 794, 2, 3, and 4. $36.40 ladies cruisers, main event number 10, Rogers, Russell, and Lewis. Only 2 riders showed up for the first round. Only 2 riders show up for the main. I got Mama Goose and Amanda Lewis out there, but not in that order. It's Lewis and the Goose, 1 and 2. The 16 and the 4. Free up BMX out of Gretna. All over that top spot, the above the limit ride. Out of Steel Wheels Indoor, Mama Goose in the 2. The 16 and the 4. Cruising around the track right now. And the ladies will finish just like that. Lewis, Russell. And they finish as they cross. 51-55 ladies cruisers, total points racing once again. Main event number 11, Pappas, Hill, and Lathan. Strange Bird colors up top right now. That's Cynthia Pappas. Pappas got the wrenchman ride in the 2 spot of Bianca Lathan. It's Pappas, Lathan, Hill, 1, 2, and 3. The Strange Bird ride. First one down the 3rd straight. Wrenchman, Indian S-Squared going 2 and 3, but it's still going to be Cynthia Pappas all over the top spot. The Akron girl looking for the win here in the main event. She got the win in the first round, too. Pappas makes her way down the last straightaway, and she's going to get the win on the day. Bianca will pump her way to the 2, and Trisha will get the 3, and they'll finish just as they cross. 7 and under cruisers. Here we go, main event number 12. I got the flying Ike, RPM Melanson, the Bombshell Bennett Luplow, and Sam Cromer. Hauer on top right now. Got Melanson in that 2 spot. Ike back in the 3. G for B, going to be the Bombshell Bennett Luplow back in that 3 spot. And the pump is on. Still going to be Hauer up top. Hauer, Melanson, Ike, Luplow, and Cromer. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The factory sent LSG ride hits the last turn and takes off. He's got Pack BMX in that 2 spot. The Hill BMX sitting back in the 3. G for B and the Bike Master. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hauer, Melanson, Ike, Luplow, and Cromer. Costa, D'Imperio, Bradfield, and Cromer. Up top right now, we got J&R colors. That's going to be DJ Lethal. Lethal got Costa in that top 2 spot for the G for B crew. Back in the 3, I'm looking at Cobra Kai and Will Cromer. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's J&R and G for B, 1 for 2, and we're pounding through that 3rd straightaway. Costa tries to go by. Lethal goes back to the 2 spot. It's Costa, Lethal, and Bradfield, 1, 2, and 3. The Nag 9 and the Nag 7 going 1 and 2 down this last straightaway. Going for broke. About to grab the win here. And they do. J&R, Bradfield gets the 2. Lethal's going to get the 3. 12 cruisers, main event 14. Arons, Martin, Falkowski, Perito, Pearson, Eubanks, and Stanton. Going to be Mr. Zayden Eubanks on top at the moment. It's a 6. That's Arons on top. Arons on top. Ameriprise in the 2 spot. That's the monster Falkowski. It's Leo Arons. It's Falkowski 1 and 2. Back in that 3 spot. The Rocket, Alexander Martin. And here come the boys, everybody. Crank Lab still on top. Redmond on the gas. The pump down the last straightaway. Martin trying to come by. Martin. Leo 1 and 2. The monster back in the 3. Pearson in the 4. $13 cruisers now. Larson, Cozy, Beckley, Snyder, Curley, and Hill. The Condor, Connor Beckley up top right now. I got the Demon Uriah Larson in that 2 spot. Hardcore Realtor colors going to be the Missouri Missile back in the 3 with Luke Hill sitting in the 4. Chase Cozy in the 5. Battle up top is hot. The Condor and the Demon pound down in the last turn. The Condor grabs the line. Profile on the move. The 3 and the A go. We're going to go 1 and 2 for the day. Beckley, Larson, Curley, Hill, and Cozy. Dittman, Seymour, and Rabinowitz. Flying Ryan pops into the 1st turn, and Factory Claiborne goes riding down the 2nd straight in that 2 spot. The Killa Bee crew Dittman. It's Flying Ryan and the Killa Bee 1 and 2 with the Wildcat back in the 3 spot. The 6, the 1, and the 18, 1, 2, and 3 once again. Let's hear it for Braid Snyder, everybody. Down that last straightaway, still Claiborne colors on the move. Flying Ryan gets the win on the day. Dittman, Seymour 2 and 3, and they'll finish just as they cross. Forster, Dixon, and Rogers. Dixon up top right now. BMX Benny in that 2 spot. I got Milo Rogers back in the 3. It's the Hitman. Down into turn number 2, though, the GC1 looking for the main event win. He got it in the 1st round, the 4 bike in that 2 spot once again. Dixon, Forster, and Rogers, 1, 2, and 3 here in main event 17, your 15 cruiser class, but it's all Prophecy BMX down into turn number 3. The Music City Rider trying to lock this one up right here. Forster still in that 2 spot for the Wicked crew. Dixon, Forster, Rogers. Main event 18, your 16 cruiser class. Guidry, Poss, and Sanders. Claiborne colors on the move once again. The Gretna boy, Aiden Guidry, the 11 bike down in turn number 2. We got Young Guns colors in that 2 spot. That's the hot rod Liam Sanders. It's Guidry, Sanders, and Poss. 1, 2, and 3 once again. The 11, the 7, and the B hitting turn number 3 and taking off. The 11 bike will be on the top of the podium today. Sanders, Poss, 2 and 3, and they'll finish just as they cross. $17-20 cruisers, main event 19. Bradley, Moscato, Knowles, and Stockel. Dag 10, I got the Moose on top right now, rider in that 2 spot. We dropped a rider back at that 3. It's Moscato, it's Stockel, and the future 1, 2, and 3 right now. The Moose all over that top spot, doing it for the Hellfire BMX crew. Southtown's boy looking for the main event win here on day number 3 of the Hoosier Nationals. Here he comes. The Moose gets it done. Stockel, Bradley, and a round of applause for Mr. Knowles, everybody. $21-30 cruisers on the track. Main event number 20. Alan Sonor, Mona Smith, and Robinson. The Spartan hits the last turn. Wrenchman colors on top. We got BMX Ministries popping in that 2 spot. It's the 6, the 24, and the 25. 1, 2, and 3. The Spartan gets the win overall. Mona Smith, Robinson, 2 and 3, and they'll finish just as they cross. $46.50 cruiser class. Main event 21. Hurley, Miller, Wagner, Roosh, and Seymour. Dan Hurley running the show down the second straightaway. Got the Thrill Billy sitting in that 2 spot. It's the next 7 in the 1, going 1 and 2. John Miller back in the 3 right now. Roosh in the 4, Seymour in the 5. Hurley running this down the third straightaway right now. Your Strange Bird ride sitting in that 2 spot. I got Magic BMX out of Waterford in the 3. But it's all Hurley once again. Hurley on the gas right now. He's going to get that main event victory, I believe. Hurley, Wagner, Miller, 1, 2, and 3. Roosh and Seymour, 4 and 5. $56-60 cruiser class. Main event number 22. Hanson, Goldston, and Hurst. We only had 1 rider show for the first round. We got 2 riders out there now. That's the 27 ride of Goldston. Goldston on top. I got Hanson in the 2 spot. It's Big G for Rincon BMX out of Speedway. Hanson, the Dirt Addiction ride, still in that 2 spot out of Winnebago land. The 27 of the 1 hit the last turn. Now, the gentleman, Dirt Addiction, trying to come by. Goldston, Hanson, 1 and 2. However, the 1 bike gets the 1. And the 27 gets the 2. 61-65 cruiser on the track. Got the D up top now. That's Captain Q. The Dag 4 in the 2 spot. That's Danger Steve Dagger. Through the 3rd straight. We roll right now, but it's all Captain Q up top. Tim Quigley looking for the main event win once again. The D-bike's been flying all weekend long. And here he comes. Captain Q stands at the top of the podium once again. More Dagger, 2 and 3. Captain Q, the blocker, in danger with Kaminsky and Brown, 4 and 5. Main event 24, Ransdell, Melanson, and Jackson. We got Melanson and Jackson out there right now, the 4.6 and the 5.85. Audrey Rose on top, fighting her way up that jump in the last straightaway, or the first straightaway, the last jump in the first straightaway. The Westerville rider has to jump off the bike and run up. The girls coming down around the 4.6 and the 5.85. Audrey Rose and C. Rex. Audrey way out on top right now, all the way from Crow River. She's looking for that main event win. Caroline Jackson out of Westerville BMX back in that 2 spot. Hey, guys, can we get a huge round of applause for all of our 5 and under novices this weekend? They battled through the elements. I'm pretty sure they all tasted the track at one point. Around the last turn they come. Melanson's going to get the win. Jackson will get the 2. Clace, Kladney, Achenbach, and Clace. J-Max on the move down to that first turn. He's looking for a little magic to happen today on the 3rd day of our Hoosier Nationals here in Fort Wayne BMX. It's been a crazy weekend, but we've had some fun. Rider up top right now is rocking the Marysville gear. It's the 2-1-0. That's Josh Clace. Clace got the 7-6 and Kai Kladney in the 2 spot. It's J-Max and Kai 1 and 2. Achenbach and Pepe 1, 2, 3, and 4, but our top rider is on a mission. Through the 3rd straight, he rolls. Kladney chasing him down right now. The 210 and the 76 going 1 and 2. The 10 and the 139, 3 and 4. And we are down into our last turn. Down around the boys and girls fly. And ladies and gentlemen, Josh Clace is your newest 8-year-old intermediate. Kladney gets that 2. Achenbach and Pepe 3 and 4. Clay, Summers, Hinderleiter, and Harris. 12 novices down the 2nd straight right now. Main event number 26. I got the 86 of Y-Baby up top. Right now I got the 14 Hinderleiter in that 2 spot. The Rooster back in the 3, but it's all the 86 of Wyatt Summers right now. Summers got the Moose in the 2 spot. The Rooster back in the 3. Bobby Harris sitting in that 4 spot. Indiana boy out of Columbus BMX. Rounds that last turn, and Wyatt Summers pumps his way down the last straightaway and gets to the stripe first. He's going to get the win in 12 novice. Battle for the 2 spots crazy. The 14 and the 119. It's going to be the 14 and the 119. Clay, Hinderleiter, Harris. Main event 27, your 17-20 novice class. Andrew Brooks, Evie Gibson, Aiden Hill, Bailey McNamara, and Mike Brown. Andrew Brooks flying on top right now. He just started a couple weeks ago. He's out there rolling down into turn number 2. Brooks on the move in that 2 spot. I got the 8-4-2. That's McNamara. It's Brooks, McNamara, and Gibson 1, 2, and 3. Sitting in that 4 spot. I got Mike Brown with the 936 of Houdini Hill rounding them off, but it's still Brooks on top. Andrew Brooks flies around the last straightaway. Here we go. The 930 and the 842. Brooks, McNamara 1, 2. The 131 bike is Mike Brown back in that 3 spot. A lot of Fort Wayne riders out here right now. Brown, Hill, Gibson. Turn 2 action going down. Main event 28. The 72 is Achenbach up top. Got the 5-6-1 and Higby in the 2 spot. Achenbach, Higby 1, 2. Jackson, Harris 3 and 4. Caleb and Chris ripped down in the last turn. But it's still going to be Achenbach on top. The 72. Ooh, we dropped a rider in that last turn. The 72 gets the win on the day. Chris Higby's going to get the 2 spot. And the 881 of Bobby Harris. We'll get Papa Pedals checked out. Main event 29, your 6-year-old intermediate class. Stauffer, Scrimshire, Dotson, and Orego. We're 3 wide down in the second turn right now. The 723 Scrimshire popping to the top. Here comes the 38 bike. That's Stauffer. Stauffer got Spider-Man in that 2 spot now. Oh, we're 3 wide down straightaway number 3. Coming out of the middle, looks like Eli Stauffer ripping to the top of this one. Spider-Man in the 2 spot. Big Alvin pulling back in the 3 spot with Pop Rock sitting in the 4. The 38 and the 42 on the top 2 spots down the last straightaway. The 723 pumping his way down too. Oh, boys. Stauffer. Ooh. The 42. Spider-Man takes it at the line. Stauffer gets the 2 spot. Scrimsher and Orrego. 7-year-old intermediates, Bowler, Rustler, and Piper. Total points racing today for your 7 intermediate class. Grange Bowler got the win in the first round. Let's see if he can do it again. We got a new rider up top. That's going to be the Bluegrass rider, the Pied Piper. He got the 3 in the first round. He's on top right now. Battle for that 2 spot's where it's at. Grange sitting in the 2 spot. The 28, Glow, back in the 3. It's the 2-5, the GC1, and the 28, 1, 2, and 3 here in moto number 30, your 7 inner class. Still Bluegrass on top. Bowler in the 2 spot. The Derby City ride looking for that main event win. Everything matters right here for scores. Grange on the gas, looking to make the pass down this last straightaway. Both cats pumping it down. We got a good one coming back at you. Grange trying to get the one once again. He will get the win. Grange, Piper, Rustler, and they'll finish just as they cross. We got 2 riders out there right now. We dropped one in the first turn. We're getting him checked out. Still on his bike is the 99 rider, Wyatt Fisher. Fisher on the 1 spot, Solorzano on that 2 spot. But he's back on his bike. Big round of applause, everyone. Down to the last turn, the 99 still on the move. So Wyatt Fisher will get the win. Solorzano will get the 2, and they'll finish just as they cross. Main event 32, your 9 inner class. Chamness, Moyer, Forster, and Cote. We got 3 digits on that top spot. Adam Chamness got the win in the first round. Is it him once again? It is. The 1-1-0 pounding down into turn number 2 in that 2 spot. The 1-3-4. That's Cote. Wicked Colors back in the 3. That's Jumpin' Jordy. With Marcus Moyer rounding them off 1, 2, 3, and 4. The 110, the 134, the 23, and the 112. 1, 2, and 3, 4 right by me right now, but it's still Chamness up top. The Fort Wayne boy looking for the win at his home track as he hits turn number 3. Oh, he loses the pedal. Cote comes around the outside. The 134 takes over. Waterford Oaks goes to the top. Down that last straightaway, Cote gets the win. Chamness in the 2 spot. Jumpin' Jordy and Moyer. $11-year-old intermediates, Jones, Robinson, Zimmer, Clay, Todd, and Suarez. We got Ohio Elite colors up top right now. I'm looking at the G-Man, Griffin Todd. The 75 running it down to turn 2 with the 5-2 of the Chefs in the 2 spot. It's the G-Man and the Chef 1 and 2. Rocking in the 3 spot. I got the 1-3-3 bike. That's Big Dog. Zayden Robinson and the Ginger Ninja 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Into the last turn they go. Still going to be the Elite running the show, but the Chef is not done yet. Marysville and Steel Wheels battling on this last straightaway. The 75 and the 52. The 52's off his pedal. 75 pulls away. The G-Man gets it done. Todd gets the win. Zimmer. Clay. And unfortunately, the 52 is being moved to last place for actions out of the gate. The 52 is moved to last place for actions out of the gate. So the 133 will get the 2nd spot. Moving on to main event 34, your 12 inner class. Tipton, Fari, Dowell, Brown, and Conrad. The 21 bike's been flying all weekend long. Let's see if he's back on top right now. Circle E Clothing. Back in that 3 spot. Our rider up top right now looks like it's going to be Fari. We're 3 deep down in turn number 2, and Circle Lee pops to the top. It is Caden Tipton on the top of this one. Fari in that 2 spot. I got the Lightning Bug Brown and Blake Dow with Brantley Conrad back in that 5 spot. We're rolling down to the last turn, your 12 intermediates. Going as fast as possible. Circle Lee, Sprocket Kings 1 and 2 right here. Down that last straightaway. Tipton trying to hold on a little bit longer. The 21, the 6. Tipton, Fari, Dow, Brown, Conrad. Main event 35, Russell, Clace, Wallace, and Sommers. Marysville colors up top. I'm looking for the 2-1-4. Got the 102 in the 2 spot. It's Patrick Clace and Goose. Burton Russell out there. The 214 and the 102 way gone right now. The Terrible Taco back in that 3 spot. The 949 is Eli Sommers sitting in the 4. The battle's up top, though. A little high, a little low, and here come the boys, everybody. Marysville above the limit, 1-2. The 214 and the 102. The 102 and the 214. The 102. Goose gets the win. Clace gets the 2. The Taco and Sommers. Fourteen-year-old intermediates main event 36. Krawchuk, Reyes, and Webb. Total points racing on the day. B. Webb got the win in the first round. Looks like the 5-5 is back on top right here. In that 2 spot, got a Gold Cup plate. Getting a rider jumping up in the first turn. Let's show them some love, everybody. Rider down in the second turn now. But it's all B. Webb, only one standing. He's getting the win. Gold Cup 2, Krawchuk and Reyes are up. The 55 gets the 1 for the day. Krawchuk and Reyes both went down in different parts of the track, both racing down the last straightaway right here. We'll go 2 and 3, and they'll finish just as they cross. 36-40 intermediates, main event 37. Renneman, Russell, and Perry. Nate Perry up top, the 3-8 doing his thing once again. The man in blue takes off down the third straight in the 1-6-8 in the 2 spot. That's the Indian S squared ride of Alex Renneman above the limit, sitting in that 3 spot. That's Danger Shoes Will Russell. Perry gets the win once again. Russell grabs another 2, and Renneman gets a 3, and they'll finish just as they cross. 46 to 50-year-old intermediates. Wallace, Waterland, and Olbexon. The 5-5 right up top right now is Chris Olbexon. He's got Glenn Waterland in that 2 spot. The 5-5 and the 1-5-5 going 1 and 2 down into turn number 2. Battle for that top spot. In the 3 spot, we got Chris Wallace once again. Glenn trying to go by right here, get that upper spot, and he will. He's back on top. The 1-5-5 got the win in the first round. He's trying to make it a pair for the day and get the win. And down the last straight he walks. Glenn picks it up. Olbexon, Wallace. We are back. 56 and over intermediates on the track right now. Tom Smith got the win in round one. And I believe the 38 is back on top. He is. Sitting in that 2 spot. We got G for B once again. That's Dave Gillen. It's Smith, Gillen. 1 and 2. Mo's going to grab the 3 for the day. Tom Smith, though.
Okay, riders, random start.
Ladies and gentlemen, as this
Ready?
old guy rounds the last turn, he's moving on to the 56 and over expert class. Congratulations, Tom. Gillen's going to get the 2. Mo's back here in the 3. They'll finish just as they cross. Welcome to the Girls Club for the last time this weekend. Wicked Colors rocking down that second straight right now. The Honey Badger, Stevie Gegner on the move. In the 2 spot, got the Baddie once again. The NAG 13 to the 22 going 1 and 2 here in main event number 40. We got a Cleves rider and a Chilhaven Valley BMX rider. But it's all the Honey Badger, just like round 1. Madeline Howard still in that 2 spot. The Honey Badger is gone, though. Down in the last turn, all by herself. And these ladies are going to go 1 and 2. Gegner gets the win on the day. Howard gets the 2. And they'll finish just as they cross. Moto 41, 7 girls experts. Schmidt, Carragher, D'Souza, Rogers, Simons, and Ike. Up top now, looks like Carragher on top. Sparkle's doing her thing. The no logo ride pulls down into the second turn. Ameriprise colors in the 2 spot. That's Scarlett Schmidt. It's Carragher, Schmidt, and your GC3 of the Miracle Girl, 1, 2, and 3. I got Pretty Eyes back in that 4 spot. That's D'Souza, but it's all Carragher right now. Delaney hits the last turn. Scarlett chases her around it. The factory no logo Revolution Racing ride, the National 46, looking to stand at the top of the podium on day 3, and she will. Carragher gets it done. Schmidt grabs the 2 spot. Rogers, D'Souza, Simons, Ike. Eight girls experts on the track right now. I got Mo Power, the Wrath, and the American Girl in that order. Mo got the win in the first round. Rogers got the 2, and Richards got the 3. They're round in the second turn like that in the same order right here. But it's all the NAG 8 once again. Sailor Mo. Got a Whitney Mesa flying down in the turn number 3. Total points racing today for the 8 girls X class. Mo Power will grab herself another win here. Rogers, Richards, 2 and 3 once again, and they'll finish just as they cross. 9-year-old girls experts right now. I got Bristol Almy, Avery Cox, Talia Donnell, and Michaela Villa. NAG 3 up top, Bristol the Pistol, Almy on the top spot right now. That's Factory Bombshell Ride, hits the second turn. I got Donnell in that 2 spot. Our Bombshell Ride goes down. It's Donnell, it's Cox, 1 and 2. Avery dips low, Avery goes down. Donnell all by herself. The 21 bike. Michaela Villa pulls in the 2. The Pistol jumps right back up. Cox still on the ground. Everyone rolling through the third straightaway. The Bad Barbie, Factory Rip BMX out of Rockford. Down this last straightaway. Talia gets the win. Villa, local girl, gonna grab that 2 spot. Cox is up, Almy's up. Round of applause for the ladies. The Pistol and the Punisher, 3 and 4. That was a good one. That was a real good one. One more round of applause for the ladies, everybody. .11-year-old girls experts main event 44. The Bull, Annabelle Anderson. The Little Deva, Leo Slattery. Bam Bam, Mackenzie Davis, Callie Vasquez, and the Lightning Bug, Selena White. Ameriprise colors up top. The Bull on top of this one right now. Got Factory Answer sitting in the 2 spot. That's Bam Bam, the birthday girl, rocking back in the 3 spot, and into turn 2 we fly. Still Ameriprise, Answer, and Claiborne 1, 2, and 3. The 9 bike in the 4 spot is Vasquez with the Bug sitting back in the 5. Ameriprise and Answer have been rolling all weekend long. It's the Bull, it's Bam Bam, it's the Little Devil 1, 2, and 3. Anderson trying to get this one locked up. The Nag 12 and the Nag 11 going 1 and 2 down the last straightaway. Anderson going to grab the win. Bam Bam in the 2 spot. Happy birthday once again, Little Devil. Vasquez and White 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. "12-year-old girls experts on the track right now. Noel, Rob, and Gray. Down the second straight, we're rolling right now. Got a Nag plate up top. That's Brianna Robb. She's got the win in the first round. I got Noel in that 2 spot. The Crazy Cat back in the 3. Airborne, Recovery, and Factory send to LSG 1, 2, and 3, but it's a Steel Wheels indoor rider on top once again. Down to the turn number 3 we go. Lined up 1, 2, and 3. Rob got the win the first round. Noel got the 2 spot. The Crazy Cat walked off the first straightaway. And that's how it's going to go again for 1, 2, and 3. They'll finish just as they cross. And no Mud Angels for me. "13 girls experts, Kelly, Ambrosiak, Larson, and Moody. Over easy on top. Factory Sprocket Kings pulling down that second straight in that 2 spot. I got the Twisted Sister, Ireland, Kelly. It's Ambrosiak, Kelly, and the Assassinator 1, 2, and 3 with Moody popping in that 4 spot. Main event 46 goes flying down the third straightaway. The 13 girls X class has a whole straight to go. Still Savannah on top. Ireland in that 2 spot. Ambrosiak, Kelly 1 and 2. The Nag 9 and the Gold Cup 1 down the last straightaway. Savannah walks to the top of the podium. Kelly gets that 2. The Assassinator and Moody 3 and 4. 14 girls experts, Hale, Whitmarsh, and Thornton. Hannah Whitmarsh got the win in the first round. She's back on top right now. I got Stink sitting in that 2 spot. BMX Queen back in the 3. The 1, the Gold Cup 1, and the 7, 1, 2, and 3 down in that second turn. Dirt Addiction on the top spot. Esquire National going for the move right here. The Dirt Addiction rider on the gas, and the pump is on. Through the third straight, we're rolling right now. Still Whitmarsh, Stinks 1 and 2. Dirt Addiction, Esquire National, and Factory Impact BMX 1, 2, and 3. The 1 of the Gold Cup 1 battling down the last straightaway. Hannah pulling away. Whitmarsh, Stinks, and the Queen 1, 2, and 3, and they'll finish just as they cross. 15-16 girls expert now. Main event 48. Ellen, Spencer, Hurd, Blankstrom, Basquette, Davis, and Boyer. Got to be Kickstart, Kendall, Ellen up top. The Nag 7 on top of this one. The 3 bike, that's the Animal. Hurd. I got the Maxter back there. I got Spencer 1, 2, 3, and 4. But it's all Ameriprise once again. The young lady from Rum River BMX, Kendall Ellen, will get the win in the 15-16 girls X class. 2 spot is 3 wide. Here comes the Maxter. Here comes Hurd. The Maxter gets the 2. Spencer, Hurd, Basquette, Boyer, and Blankstrom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 17-20 ladies experts, Claire, Stockel, Potter, Cyrus, and Meckham. I got the coach up top right now. I got Katie Cyrus in that 2 spot. It's the coach. It's Cyrus, 1 and 2. New rider pulls into the 2 spot. Looks like Potter's back there. But can anyone catch Coach Kate? We're about to find out. Albie's colors rolling fast through that third straightaway. About to go for the weekend. Here she comes. We lose a rider in that last turn. Coach Kate goes 3 for 3. Poters grabs the 2 spot. Cyrus, Meckham, and a round of applause for Amastockel, everybody. Sahalvo, Flynn, Martin, Patillo, and Reed. Violet on the top spot, the 7-4-2 turns and takes off. I got the 14 for the Northwest BMX crew, McKenna Martin in that 2 spot. Albie's colors back in the 3, got to be Flynn back in that 3 spot with your Claiborne ride, sitting in the 4. But it's all Sahalvo once again. Representing the Cycloplex. She'll be standing at the top of the podium on a Sunday morning. The 1-4 is McKenna Martin. Mia Flynn Lola Patillo, 1, 2, 3, and 4 with Kyla Reed rounding them off. Got to be Derek Griffin on the track right now. Bennett Luplow, Gavin Anderson, and Sam Cromer out there. The boys come around turn number 1. We got G for B on the move on the top spot. Got to be the Bombshell, Bennett Luplow. The Bombshell out of Waterford Oaks BMX. He's on top, the Ameriprise ride. The Bulldog in the 2 spot. It's Luplow, Anderson, and Griffin, 1, 2, and 3 with Sam Cromer for the Bike Master back in that 4 spot. Luplow pounding around turn number 1. The GC1 on the move with the Nag 11 in that 2 spot. Here comes Derek Griffin back in the 3. Oh, man, the Ameriprise ride in the middle of a G for B sandwich as we hit that last turn. Luplow still on the gas right now, trying to get this one done. Luplow, Anderson, 1 and 2. The Gold Cup 1 in the Nag 11 down the last straightaway. Luplow grabs the win. Anderson, we lost Griffin back in that last turn. He's back up. He's on the gas. Cromer in that 3 spot. Cromer and Griffin, 3 and 4. Seven. There we go. 7 experts on the track right now. Ike, Melanson, Jacobus, Jones, Howard, and Pfister. I got the Rock 1, the Flying Eye went up top right now. Looks like the Hill Colors in the 2 spot. Got to be the boss, Dex Ike. In that 3 spot, your 6-5 ride. That's Watson Jacobus with RPM sitting in the 4, but it's all factory send to LSG in the Hill 1 and 2 down into turn number 3. The Rock 1 running the show right now. The Flying Eye win. Titus Howard about to get a win once again. Howard, first one of the stripe here in the main event. 2 spot, looks like the boss. 3 spot is crazy. Here we go. Howard, Ike, Melanson, 1, 2, and 3. Jacobus, Pfister, and the J-Man, 4, 5, and 6. Main event 53, Simons, Costa, Rodriguez, Hinderleiter, Howard, and Newell. Your 8 expert class hits the first turn and takes off. Looks like Ameriprise colors popping to the top. Your Gold Cup 1 plate. That's Jack Simons. Simons got Hinderleiter in that 2 spot. It's Jack and Wade, 1 and 2. I got the 35 back of the 3. That's the Rocket, Kenneth Rodriguez, 1, 2, and 3. They roll. Ameriprise, Broke Folk, 1 and 2 at the moment. Simons on the move right now. Hinderleiter chasing him into that last turn. Top 2 riders come flying on this last straightaway. The battle is on, but the GC1 starts pulling away. Simons gonna get the win once again. Hinderleiter in that 2 spot. G for B ride of Costa back in the 3. The Rocket and the Beast. Braconier, Bradfield, Imperio, and Anderson. Factory full tilt on the top spot right now. The Cookie Man, Mackay Braconier. Braconier down that second straightaway. We're 3 wide here in that second spot right now. Oh, the J&R ride. Oh, we lose a rider. Goes over the bars right there. Jumps right back up. Show him some love. Full tilt all over this one. I got DJ Lethal in that 2 spot. Here comes the 2 rider Cobra Kai back in the 3. And the 12 bike of K-Rob jumps right back up. One more time, everybody. Around the last turn we go. Factory full tilt. Out of the Hill BMX. Braconier gets the win. Cobra Kai and Lethal 2 and 3. And K-Rob, best part of the weekend. Main event 55, your 10 X class. Cox, Foley, D'Souza, and Calhoun. Factory full tilt down in this first turn once again. Give me the silent assassin this time. Cox flying through. Looks like we lost a couple riders over in that first turn. It's just the Nag 6. And your Chippendale ride of Loco right now. It's the Nag 6 and the 33, 1 and 2. The silent assassin makes his way into the last turn. Logan D'Souza will pull in for that 2 spot. Our down riders are jumping up. Let's show them some love, everybody. The Nag 6, the 33, and the Nag 7, 1, 2, and 3. And let's show these guys some love one more time. "11-year-old experts. Colvord, Gutierrez, Foley, George, and Simons. Main event 56 goes flying down the second straightaway. Rider up top. Got the 4 on his bike. That's Henry Simons for the Ameriprise coup. Factory set LSG in that 2 spot. That's going to be the kamikaze. It's Simons, Foley, 1 and 2. I got Colvord back in that 3 spot. The 8 bikes, Gutierrez with Charlie George. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Top 3 riders banging it out right now, hitting that last turn. Ameriprise, Factory set LSG, and the Pope, 1, 2, and 3. The Pope tries to make a move right there, and we're 3 wide down the last straightaway. Here we go, boys! Coming back at us, the 4, the 24. Simons, Foley, Colvord, Gutierrez, and George. Main event 57, your 12X class. Murphin, Hawthorne, Falkowski, Martin, Ransdell, Bracunier, Jackson, and Pearson. Factory full tilt on top once again. They are rocking and rolling right now. The Z-Man, Zayden Bracunier up top. Bracunier's got Murphin in that 2 spot all the way from Spokane BMX. Oh, yeah, the Nag 4 and the 20 going 1 and 2 down to turn number 2. Here comes the Rocket, Alexander Martin. I got Boosted back there. I got the Monster. I got Hawthorne, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Your 12-year-old experts round the last turn, but it's all factory full tilt, Bombshell, and Redmond, 1, 2, and 3. Back at us right now. Bracunier gets it done right here. Racing Murphin grabs that 2 spot. The Rocket and Hawthorne 3 and 4. "13-year-old experts, Stauffer, Beckley, Snyder, Horn, Menchaca, Curley, Fisher, and Larson. Factory answer goes popping down to the turn. The top 2 riders rip and dip. That's got to be Stauffer. That's got to be Fisher. 1, 2 right now. Action Jackson and Porky flying down the second straightaway. Back in that 3 spot. The Blonde Beast doing his thing. Cole Horn out of Burdette Park. I got the Condor back in that 4 spot. The Demon sitting in the 5. Menchaca back in the 6. Hardcore Builder Colors back there as well. Here comes everybody into the last turn. Factory answer on those top 2 spots. I'm over here sliding in the mud, having a good time. Down around they come. The Nag 1 on the move. The Rum River Boy gets the win here in the main event. Action Jackson gets it done. Porky grabs that 2 spot. The Condor and the Blonde Beast. And here comes the rain once again, because if I'm standing here, it's going to rain on me. But I'm not moving now. We're too close. 14X on the track. Moto 59, Rabinowitz, Tyson, Gray, Hoffman, Takanaga, Good, Bowers, and Dittman. Flying Ryan up top. Got Tyson in that 2 spot. Back in that 3 spot, going to be the National 67 of the Noisy Boy. I got the Cat back in that 4 spot. Gray. Big So, 5 and 6. Around the last turn they go. Tyson takes over the show. The Ameriprise ride. The National 58 going to grab the win right here. Flying Ryan Rabinowitz going to get that 2 spot. Tyson, Rabinowitz, Hoffman, Bowers. Main event number 60. Walker, Wettendorf, Otto, Quick, Rogers, Forster, and Dixon. Around the first turn we go. Going to be the Nate Dogg up top right now. The Nate Dogg on the move. Got the 8 bike in the 2 spot. That's got to be Otto back there. Walker and the 6 rider Otto. Got the Thrill back in that 3 spot. Quick sitting in the 4 right now. Everyone down around and through the 3rd straight. We roll. 15 experts flying on the last turn. Still Albies on the 1-3. The 6 ride Otto in the middle of an Albie sandwich. Walker, Otto, Wettendorf, and Quick. Main event 61, 16-year-old experts, Owens, King, Hunt, Schwarzentrooper, Conkle, Rister, and Poss. Fast one right now. I got the Wildcat. I got the King going 1 and 2 down that second straightaway. Factory send LSG pulls to the top of this one. Brady King takes over the show. The Wildcat, Mike Owens in that 2 spot. I got the 23 for the Young Guns crew back there. That's the Danger Boy Hunt. We dropped a rider. Tripp is up, though. Show him some love now, everybody. Factory send LSG in the zone 1 and 2. Young Guns back in that 3 spot. The King gets the win right here. The Wildcat going to grab the 2 spot. And the Danger Boy grabs the 3. Conkle going to grab a 4. Main event 62, your 1720X class. Bradley, Clark, Moscato, Westerman, Mendito, Stockel, Miller, and Hernandez. Black Crown on the 1-2 punch. Westerman and Mendito go flying down into turn number 2. I got the 6 rider Clark back in that 3 spot right now, but it's Black Crown on the top 2 spots. DFR, Powerlight, sit in that 3 spot. DFR jumps into the 2 and makes a Black Crown sandwich. Here we go, boys. Back down that last straightaway. Still Westerman getting it done. Ian grabs the win. Clark gets the 2, and the Future gets the 3. Mendito gets the 4. Main event 63, 21, 25 experts. Zurich, Goodwin, Carter, Perea, Davis, and Blake. Logan Zurich takes off on top right now. The 604 goes rolling down that second straightaway. Sitting in that 2 spot. Looks like I got Ricky Carter back there. I got Solomon Goodwin back in the 3. Perea in the 4, but it's all Zurich right now. Zurich, Carter, Goodwin, 1, 2, and 3. Perea, Blake, Davis, 3, 4, and 5, or 4, 5, and 6. In the last turn, a little high, a little low, and J&R goes to the top. Ricky Carter takes over. The boys down the last straightaway. Carter, Zurich, 1, 2. The 4 and the 604. Carter, Zurich, Pareja. Main event 64, the Nintendo of main events. The 26-35 expert class out there right now. I got D. Graham, Ronan Weber, and Zach Bowler. Weber got to win the first round. He's back on top. I got Bowler in that 2 spot. D. Graham back in the 3. Powerlight DFR over that top spot right now. The Drakewell ride in the 4. Wayne ride going 2 and 3. It's the Nag 8, the Gold Cup 1, and the 1-4-2, 1, 2, and 3 through that third straightaway and into the third turn. Weber looking to get it done. A hole straight in front of him as he rounds that last turn. Bowler back to that 3 spot. The race for the 2 is where it's at. Weber gets the win. Graham, Bowler, 2 and 3, and they'll finish just as they cross. 36 to 40-year-old experts. 4 riders on the track right now. Main event 65. Goth, Robinson, Eli, and Olson. Johnny Goth is gone. The Nag 15 goes flying down in the second turn in that 2 spot. Looks like Ed Olson right now. It is. It's Goth, Olson, Robinson, Eli, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ameriprise on top. PKS Bicycles, Onyx Racing Products in that 2 spot. The Marion ride back in the 3 right now, and the Gate 9 ride sitting in the 4. Ameriprise grabs themselves another win. Goth gets it done. Olson, Robinson, Eli. Main event number 66, your 41-45 expert class. Wagner, Balser, and Basquette. Basquette up top. Got the throw Billy in the 2 spot. Billy B back in the 3. The Nag 10, the 1, the 38, 1, 2, and 3 down into turn number 2 here in Moto 66, your 41-45 expert class. Third straight action going down right now. Strangebird on the 2-3 punch. Lake Havasu bike all over that top spot. They rolled like this in the first round. They're nice and spread out. So as they come down this last straightaway, Basquette gets the win. Wagner gets the 2, and Balser gets the 3. And they'll finish just as they cross. Main event 67. Barney, did you hit the gate? He's a little excited, you guys. Just a little excited. He's had a fun weekend. Let's hear it for the track operator, everyone. Lausman all over the top right now. The 10 bike in that 2 spots. Banana Bread Blankstrom. It's Lausman, Blankstrom, and Duke 1, 2, and 3. And one more round of applause for Goodwin. He's riding it out. Around the last turn, a little high, a little low. One rider rips around the outside, and the pump is on. The Nag 8 trying to hold on. The 10 bike trying to come by. Lausman, Blankstrom, Duke, and Goodwin. '56 and over experts on the track. Main event 68. Pinckney, Coates, Meter, Hanson, Goldston, and Brown. Your last main event of the weekend. Our next stop is Derby City, everybody. We'll see you guys there. I want everyone in Derby City. We'll have a good time. 56 and over experts rounded off. We dropped a couple riders in that first straight. We'll get them checked out real quick. Rider up top right now is Sugar Shane. Shane Meter out of 80-35 BMX. He's on the top spot. Got the 184 in that 2 spot. That's Smoking Joe Pinckney. It's Meter. Pinckney 1 and 2. The 24 and the 112 back there is Downtown Don Brown and Big G Goldston. Spidey's up. Show him some love. And Hansen's up as well. Show him some love, guys. Down the last straight, the top spot is battling out the 22 and the 184. Smoking Joe comes by. Sugar Shane gets the 2 spot. Pinckney, Meter, and Downtown Don Brown, 1, 2, and 3. And that's it, guys. Derby City in a couple weeks.
Yeah, they have a bunch of ice at the snack bar, guys. If you need ice to top off your coolers on the way home, $3.
Been a long time coming, but I'm here. I was drifting, now I'm shifting gears. Now I gotta wait a lifetime. Right now, this is my time. This is gonna be my year. I was gone a minute, now I'm back. Busy changing, breaking from the pack. Now waiting on a chance. I'm making my own plans. The world's gonna have to deal with that. Go and tell them that I'm had enough. Time's up. Go and tell them I'm. 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 Been a long time coming, look out. This is what I always dreamed about. I'm over being scared, let them talk and let them stare. Go tell them that my time is now. Go and tell them that the past is done. Start running. Go and tell them I'm. 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 Yeah, was in the back of the pack, now I'm in first place. Used to dream about this life, now I see it in my face. Hard work pays off, gotta go, gotta get it. Eyes on the prize, never worry about the critics. I didn't put it on my time, put it on my work. Made it through the storm, yeah, we came up from the dirt. It's go time, show 'em what I got. Long time coming, this time won't stop. From the crowd, I'ma stand out, no handouts. Taking on the world, so look at me now. This is just the beginning, progress still growing. They said I couldn't do it, so I guess I gotta show 'em. Now I feel unstoppable, now I'm feeling good. Look at how I'm winning, and they didn't think I would, but I did.